Hey guys, it's Megan and Brooke from Joe Bowman Auto Plaza in Harrisonburg.
This month is November, so we're having a 2017 closeout sale, which means all new 2017s are at GM employee price. It's the best sale all year, so if you're looking for a new vehicle, now's the time to do it. Today we're going to show you a 2017 Chevy Cruze hatchback. This one here is an LT, so we're going to start going over some features with you. Okay, so first things first, your radio. You have AM, FM, and XM radio. You can Bluetooth your phone, so that way if you have music saved on your phone, you can play it that way. You just hit source, and then you'd hit Bluetooth. If you have it connected with auxiliary, you just push this, and then of course there's a USB as well. And then you can pair your phone with Bluetooth, so if someone calls you, you have easier access to all your phone calls, and you can answer it from your steering wheel here and hang up right here.
The next thing that this also is equipped with is the projection button, which if some of you watched our last video, that's the Apple CarPlay Android Auto. But if you didn't get a chance to watch that video, I'll go a little bit into depth with it. Basically, if you're an Apple user, you take your USB and you hook it in just like you're charging it in your car, and it'll project the phone screen up on here, so that way you can get stuff like your navigation, your music, your phones, and a couple other apps, I think like Pandora and Spotify. And then with the Androids, you'll have to go in and go to the App Store and download Android Auto and then hook your phone up with a USB port. So it's really simple either way, and it's a great tool to have in your vehicle. The next thing is OnStar, which all Chevy users will have the OnStar, and basically it's the LTs and up. Some LSs have that feature as well. But OnStar is a great roadside assistance tool for you all and keeps everyone in your vehicle safe. But also a new thing that they've started with the newer ones is the Wi-Fi that's available. So your vehicle becomes a hotspot. So that's really great for if you're taking a trip and you've got kids and they have iPads, and you can hook that up and keep them entertained for a while. And then next we have your four-way lights, and then this one just so happens to be equipped with the heated seats. That's not always a given on the LTs. And then down here are your power sources for your USB auxiliary, and then also like a charging port. You've got your cup holders. Here's a picture of the key, because it is keyless start, but you also have the remote start on this one as well. You have parking sensors on this one, so this is how you can turn those on and off. Your traction control button, and then your center console in here. And then in the new ones, your owner's manual will be located here in the glove box.
Okay, so we did a little bit of driving so we could get this auto stop feature to kick in, so we can show you how that works, just because it is new in the 2017s. So when you come to a complete stop in traffic or at a stoplight, it'll idle down into auto stop. Now if you release your brake, it'll kick back on, and that is to help with fuel efficiency. You also have cruise control on your steering wheel, and you have arrows here to access all the features, like your tire pressure, your fuel economy, things like that. Give me just a second so I can stop. Alright, so your lock and unlock buttons are here. Power windows, front and back. This is to lock your windows, so if you have any children, they can't mess with those all the way down the road. This is how you adjust your mirrors. And if you want to turn your lights off by yourself, that is here. You just turn it and release, and it'll turn those off. But when you start your vehicle again, those will automatically turn back on. Okay, so you've got cup holders back here for your passengers, and your seats fold down like a 60/40, so there's handles on each side, and you can fold your seats completely flat, and you can just push those back up. Seatbelts in the way. And you're probably wondering how much room you have in the back, because it is a hatchback. I'm like 5'10", and I have plenty of room. Alright, let's go back and show them some of the trunk space.
is your trunk space, and then also underneath of here is your spare tire, and then underneath here is also your jack as well. So you just pop that right back in. With the hatchbacks, you get kind of like this little easy storage space. So you can set smaller things, like if you go to the grocery store, you can set like bread on there, maybe chips, just the smaller items that you pick up and then are pretty lightweight. I would say nothing over 30 pounds. And then also, back here in the back, we were telling you about the parking sensors. These little dots that are along the car are your parking sensors. And then here are your tires that come on the LT Cruze. And then on the handles, you have these little buttons right here, and those are actually for easy access to get into the vehicle. Just have the key on you and you can push the button and it'll unlock the car, or when you get out, it'll lock the car back. And then also in the mirrors, you have this thing that looks like a car and a star. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but that is actually the blind spot feature. So that's one of the safety packages, or safety features actually. This one doesn't have the safety package, but it has that one safety feature. So here's the look of the Cruze hatchback.